gentlemen, let's get it. We're on an episode of the Net Worth. When we ain't talking about money, we talking about your influence, the success, man. We got the one and only and no other, Mr. Chef Dino in the motherfucking building. What going on, Dino?
What's good, man? What's good with it? What's good with it, man? Baby. What's up with y'all, man?
Oh, nothing much, man.
Long time.
Yeah, long time.
Long time. For sure.
Just really appreciate you taking the time out your busy schedule, man. Congratulations on the scaling. See you scaling up, man. Moving from Buckhead, now moving back down.
Blessings.
Pretty much all over the city, man.
For sure.
Just really excited to see that, man. Also, man, when I was doing my research on you, man, just really trying to get some personal stuff on you, not just, the stuff that you hear in the streets or the rumors.
For sure.
Man, do you know, man, you got a biography, man, on AI? Like when you type in Trap Wingz, it pulls you up and say what you did. Yeah, man, like you.
I ain't know that.
I do. Yeah, for real. If you Google Chef Dino, Trap Wingz, and put it in, all that stuff comes up, man.
Oh yeah, I ain't know that.
Yeah, man. So they're pretty tight, man.
That's hard.
Man. Yeah,
that's hard.
Yeah, man. Just really want to dive into it, man. On this podcast, we really want to give our audience the behind the scenes, man. We really want people to know the story, because your story could be motivation to somebody else that's, in it right now, or somebody that could be looking for an answer and they don't feel like they have a mentor or somebody to guide them, man. So we're going to just hop right into it, man, if you're ready.
Oh, man, I'm ready.
You ready? All right, man.
I'm ready.
Let's do it, man. So, my first question to you, brother, what was it like for you before Trap Wingz, and what pushed you towards entrepreneurship?
Man, before Trap Wingz, I was back and forth from club to club, working as a barback, bus boy. I did some years in the medical field. After the medical field, I was actually still barbacking, cooking in the kitchen, and being a GM at a club, all at the same time.
Oh, wow.
You get what I'm saying? I was doing all that at the same time. Then I ended up meeting T, which is his name, Taurus, Lou Will brother.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I ended up meeting him in a club called 84 and 12. My homeboy brother, Prophet, he ran that club, and I was the GM there. And Taurus used to always come to the club, and me and him used to always chop it up. And I used to always tell him, like, man, I got to get into this cooking shit. And he was like, man, you gonna do it, man. You gonna do it. You just gotta stick to it. You gotta stick to it. And I used to always, like I said, I was running a club and I was the chef at the same time. So everybody already knew about, the wings I was making, the food I was making. I was already catering as well, but I wasn't taking it serious. And I kept saying, man, I'm gonna do this shit. And man, I kept working in clubs. We end up getting rid of that club. I ended up going to another club called Buckhead Loft. So I was running the kitchen out of Buckhead Loft. I was running Trap Wingz out of Buckhead Loft, but at the time it wasn't Trap Wingz. It was just Dino. It was just Chef Dino. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if y'all remember. It was Buckhead Loft. It's a spot called Saranga City Cafe. It used to be called Smoke City.
Smoke City.
That was the original name for Taranga City. And you had 1145 and you had Zari. It was all in the same parking lot. I ran that whole parking lot. I provided food for that whole parking lot.
That's crazy.
When Taranga City was Smoke City, I was the first one to do their food. And when COVID started, I was still living paycheck to paycheck. You know what I'm saying? So when COVID started, everything got shut down. I was down to my last $300. Took that $300, got me a case of wings, got me a case of fries, bought some ketchup, bought some mild sauce, lemon pepper, and barbecue. And I started selling that fucking food out my goddamn apartment. It was me, my old lady, and my kids. Stayed in the 2-bedroom apartment. I went to Walmart. I bought, the little fryers that they got?
Yeah.
I bought the 2 fryers. I made my own ventilation system. Not ventilation system. I made my own system to where the smoke wouldn't come all through the house.
Right.
So I had a deep freezer by the back window. I had one of the fryers on the deep freezer with a fan behind the fryer with the window up. So when the smoke comes up, the fan pushes it out. Then I had, that was my wing fryer. My fry fryer, it was on the stove under the little vent. Under the stove, that was my fry fryer. So that's how I ran my business. I had 2 fryers and just 50 bowls on the counter, on the kitchen counter. And that's how I would run Trap Wingz. I started selling it out my apartment. Then I was like, damn, this shit, I was doing it to the neighborhood. But then my old lady, she was like, man, you should try do this shit on Uber Eats. Let's see what they gon', you know what I'm saying, if they gon', what they gonna say. So I had read the little the requirements, and they said that you needed a industrial kitchen. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I said, man, I'm finna still try this shit out. So I signed up on Uber Eats, and they asked you, is it an industrial kitchen? I lied. I said, hell yeah. I said, yeah, it's an industrial kitchen. Man, a week later, tablet show up at my door.
Trap booming.
Uber Eats tablet show up at my door.
Wow.
Yep. So I set everything up, sent them my my menu and everything, and they put it up there. And they said as soon as it get up there, that's when you know you live.
Yeah.
Shit, that shit got up there. I went live. And then from that, I went on DoorDash. Signed up on DoorDash. Did the same shit. DoorDash sent me that shit, and boom. Started booming on DoorDash. And before it even was Trap Wingz, let me back up a little bit. Before it even was Trap Wingz, it was Tech Wingz.
Tech Wingz. Tech after what? What it was?
Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech.
And if everybody know, and then everybody that know me, Georgia Tech is called the home of the flats.
Mm-hmm.
All I did was sell flats back then. I didn't sell no drums. All I did was sell flats. If you scroll all the way down the page, you will see nothing but flats.
Flat.
It was never no drums.
Wow.
So I was like, Tech Wingz, that sound kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm feeding off Georgia Tech. So I'm like, damn, I'm doing this shit out the apartment. Man, we finna name this shit Trap Wingz. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's how I started. That's how Trap Wingz started.
Gotcha.
Yeah, man. So started booming on there. And of course, everybody know what ATL Scoop is.
Yeah.
ATL Scoop had put out a post saying who got the best fries in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. So my old lady and her best friend, they hit up ATL Scoop and sent them all my food. I end up being named best fries in Atlanta. This was before the Wings.
Before the Wings.
You know what I'm saying? Best fries in Atlanta. And when I tell you we start booming on Uber Eats and DoorDash, I had to immediately stop Uber Eats and DoorDash because they was taking 15% from me already.
Right.
They was already taking it. So I was making the money.
So wait a minute, you mean to tell me Uber Eats for restaurant automatically out the ripple 15%?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
They take 10 to 15% from you
And at the
automatically.
time, you was just selling wings and fries.
Out the crib.
Yeah.
I was just selling wings and fries out the crib. So I would make, let's just say I make $1,500 that day. They take 10-15% of that. Yeah. So I had to eat that. Plus
you got to re-up on what you
just. Plus I got to re-up. Plus I'm doing this shit out of a small ass apartment.
Right.
So the bills is going up. The light bill going up.
Yeah.
My light bill about $700-800 a month.
The fries just going.
Because the fries just going. Because I would get up in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. I would go to the store. I would go to Restaurant Depot, get me some wings. Piggly Wiggly as well. Piggly Wiggly, they only sold flats.
What? I didn't know that.
I would go to Piggly Wiggly.
Hey, y'all pay attention now. Piggly Wiggly,
I would
you
go to
flat.
Piggly Wiggly. They will only sell the cases of flats. So I would get that. I would get them. And they back then, they was $55. So shit, I was racking up.
Booming,
racking up. And of course they had, Piggly Wiggly, they got the sales 5 for $25. Back then it was 5 for $20. You get 5 packs, for 20. So I get 5 packs of fries for $20, the big bags.
Yeah.
The big 5-pound bags.
Now, did you have a deep freezer or anything?
I had a deep freezer.
Okay.
That's what the one of my fryers was sitting on top of.
Gotcha.
The deep freezer. So I would keep all my meat and all my my fries in the deep freezer. You get what I'm saying? So I already knew, what I needed. If I needed it, I could store it.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? So when I started booming on DoorDash and Uber Eats, my old lady was like, "We gotta find something else to do. We can't we can't let them take our money." You know what I'm saying? So I stopped. I completely stopped. And I got a little notebook. I start taking orders from my phone because people would be blowing my phone up.
I would want to.
Taking orders. Taking orders from my phone, writing it down. Writing orders down. I wasn't even doing the texts. I was writing them down. People ordering, coming to get the food. Coming to get the food. Pulling up to the apartment.
Yeah.
Pulling up.
I would want to.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I was like, damn, man, this shit ain't working. Like it's working, but it's too much.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, you know what? Why don't I do this? Centennial Park, literally right next door to Techwood.
Right.
So I put Centennial Park address on Google for people wouldn't just come to the spot.
Right.
Put Centennial Park address on Google. When people would go to Centennial Park, they would text me, "Can I place an order?" I would send them the menu. They'll place the order. I send them the total. Say you could pay either Cash App or Apple Pay.
Mm-hmm.
Once you make your payment, I'll send you the address. They made their payment. I send them the address. They pull up. I bring the food right out to them.
Yeah, you did.
Just like that.
Yeah, you did.
And that shit just kept going. And shit, now we booming. Now we really booming. Now I'm doing straight direct to customer.
Yeah.
Straight direct to customer. Boom. Lou Will brother. Remember I had this conversation with him.
Yeah.
I used to always tell him, man, you gotta connect me with Lou.
Yeah.
You gotta connect me with him, man. Now I had already met Lou at the club once.
Okay.
But we ain't had no conversations or nothing.
Now you say Lou Will, you got some viewers that ain't gonna know who Lou Will is. But hey man, tell them who Lou Will is.
6 man.
Hey man.
Lou Williams.
Lou
Y'all
Williams.
know, man, the 6 man. The 6 man.
Mr. Lemon
Yes,
Pepper
sir.
Stepper.
Mr. Lemon Pepper Stepper. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now, man. If it ain't, man, boy, what?
Yeah.
If he ain't stamping it, it ain't stamped.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah.
So Lou, he ended up hitting the Trap Wingz page up, saying, "Hey man, I love what you doing. I'm gonna have one of my people hit you up." He didn't even know it was me. I said, "Hey, bro, it's me. It's Dino from the club from 84 and 12. Blah 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 blah." I'm I'm kicking it to him like, "Hey, you know me? What you mean? You this me? This exactly you know me?"
Yeah.
So he was like, "Damn." I guess he called T, and T told him who I was, and he remembered. He was like, "Man, that's even better." So he had Kenny call me, and Kenny hit me up, and shit, it was lit from there. That's when it really got lit because Lou had just went into a little controversy with the whole Magic City shit because they was playing in the bubble,
Right.
And they had said he was in Magic City with the strippers.
But he really won. It was for the win. It was for the win.
It was for food.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what Lou did was he came and got food from me when he got off the plane. He said straight from the, I think he was like straight from the jet to the bubble or something. Then he tagged Trap Wingz with the bag of wings in his hand.
And it went crazy.
It was over with.
Man.
It was
So
over
now,
with.
so now tell the viewers a little something about the location and how you came up with that particular location. Is one of the hottest spots in Buckhead, late night.
Okay, so I met 3 partners, right? I didn't wanna go into business with nobody for 5 years. I did Trap Wingz 5 years at the apartment.
Oh, you.
All me.
You and the family.
Me and the fam. All me. Making 126 grand a year, 200,000 a year. But I was making it, but I wasn't seeing it.
Right.
So I was almost this close to saying, fuck this shit. That's what I was saying, man. Fuck this shit, man. I've been working my ass off. Ain't nobody. I reached out to every restaurant owner in Atlanta. I reached out to everybody. Everybody turned me down.
For real.
Yeah. Everybody turned me down. Everybody. I even reached out to Ross.
No.
That nigga left me on red.
But he read it though.
But he read it. I seen it. He read it.
Rose. Hey, bro. Hey, Rose, what going on, bro?
He left me on red. So, boom. I was in this competition called Atlanta Food Finders. They do a competition where all the wing spots, it's like a March Madness. It's happening right now.
Hey, y'all, hey, why we saying that y'all Atlanta Food Finder get on there and vote as soon as the episode drop? Go ahead and vote for Trap Wingz, man.
So they do that every year. It's like a March Madness. They put the brackets in. I went against Magic City every year and lost to them. Every year, keep losing to Magic City.
I wonder why.
I'm like, shit. Why the fuck I keep losing to these folk, man? Like, nobody knew that I was doing my shit out the apartment, though.
Right.
So, boom. It's a spot called Hungry AF.
Mm-hmm.
They a new spot, too. So, I see who own Hungry AF. I'm like, damn, I know this nigga.
Yeah.
He throw big ass parties in goddamn in Atlanta. Cause I'm the bar back for these parties he be throwing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? His name Chris Stainless. So I DM Chris. I say, hey man, I got a proposition for you. You know, I got the numbers. I'm doing good. I got a brand. I got different flavors. Man, I would love to sit down and talk to you and, you know, pitch my proposition to you. Boom. He said, yeah, man, hit me up on Monday and we gonna set something up. Shit, I waited till Monday. Hit him up. We set something up. He told me to meet him at Sea Salt. You know, he owns Sea Salt on High Mill Road. Yeah, he owns Sea Salt. So I meet him at Sea Salt. I get there. He say, I'm gonna have my partner, Kevin. You know, he gonna come sit down with me. Kevin, he own Opium. You know what I'm saying? Kevin a big dog in Atlanta when it comes to these clubs, real estate, whatever you want to name. He that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's him. So I was like, all right, cool. So Kevin comes in, we sit down, we talk, and they said, man, I showed him the paperwork. I say, man, everybody been turning me down. You know, but I got the paperwork though. You know when you watch Shark Tank and they ask you what your numbers looking like.
You got the numbers.
You know what I'm saying? I got the numbers. Yeah. And my Google shit is like at a 4.5, 4.6.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? With I'm already a 5-star restaurant and I'm doing this shit out the apartment. They ain't believe that shit. They like, what? Out the apartments? Because they was trying to figure out what the hell is this nigga at?
Right.
Because we in this fucking this fucking competition, and this nigga
out of nowhere,
he final four.
He the dog horse.
What the hell? We trying to taste these fucking wings. Yeah. So boom, we talk, and shit. Kevin told me like, listen, bro, you talk about you make $200,000 a year off this shit, man, nigga. You gonna be making that a month. Yeah. So shit, we went with it. Shit, we came up with a deal. They brought Chef Kodak in. You know what I'm saying? Chef Kodak, I had already been supporting him because Kodak was that nigga when it came to like the trap brunches. He was doing the 2 for 25 pastas and shit out the kitchen.
Hey, shout out that boy
Kodak. Yeah, shout out Chef Kodak, man.
Out.
That's my bro right there. So Kodak was already doing this shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? He was already rocking with Chris and Kevin. They had Hungry AF. So, shit, we all got together, Trap Wingz and Hungry AF, and we announced it. So, after the announcement, we found a new spot. We found a spot off Old National.
Okay.
We make a video, boom, got the spot. That's when we announced we was partnering with them. So, boom, that go about 4-5 months go by. They said, man, forget that. We got a spot right here. You know what I'm saying, Dino? We got a spot that we think you gonna love. They found it. Okay. I ain't find it. They found it. We got a spot you gonna love. Kevin and Chris, we got a spot you gonna love. Man, I went there. I seen it. I said, oh, yeah. This shit player. Inside the gas station.
Yeah, inside the gas station.
The busiest gas station in Atlanta.
Busy.
No right on Piedmont Far Road. All the celebrities stay over there. Yep. You can run into anybody over there. Yep. So it's gonna be a perfect spot. Man, we got down to the business, did what we had to do, and boom, voila. Now we in a gas station where it's booming. Inside that one little gas station.
It never slow.
Never slow.
Man,
never slow. That shit be booming. The weekends is crazy.
It is. It's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Boy, what?
Tell them what the times is when you go to that gas station.
So from Sunday through Thursday, we open from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Friday and Saturday, we open from 11 a.m. to 4 a.m. We stay open till when the clubs close. We coming to the trap. They coming to you. The club closed. You coming to the trap. We there. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all ever want to come, we there.
You know
y'all already know. You know,
I pull up.
Anybody else that's looking at this, y'all know we there. And now we got the second location, which is off MLK, across the street from Cascade Skating Ring. So
finna go crazy.
Finna go crazy.
Well, really, it's already going crazy. Cause when I pulled up for the grand open, that thing was crazy.
Yeah. So once it really, really, really start booming, it's over with.
Yeah,
it's over with. So. Yeah, man, that's how we got that location, though. Gotcha. That first location. I just had to tell that story on meeting them, because if it wasn't for them, you know what I'm saying, I was finna say, fuck this shit.
Man.
And go back to doing what I was doing.
But Dino, the thing is, though, with meeting people in that time, man, a lot of time we don't realize, man, like, it really be about timing. I think so many people try to rush things or try to mimic what other people doing. And I think me and you was having a talk off camera.
For sure.
It really be about timing, man, and about who God placed in your life at a certain time.
Yep. You know? Sometimes people don't be for you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't need no partners right then and there.
Right.
You be trying to rush the shit, knowing goddamn well, you don't really need that.
Yeah.
You don't really need that. But me, I'm looking at these niggas are celebrities. These niggas got the money that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Me reaching out to everybody, that's what I'm thinking.
Right.
Not even thinking about, damn, them niggas might not be for me. Them niggas might take everything I fucking got.
Right. They might.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So shit.
We done all been in that situation before.
Man, what?
You know?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, shit. I'm blessed. I prayed every day, still pray. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed to have the partners that I got.
Yeah.
Because shit, life is good.
Yeah.
Man, shout out to Hungry
Life
AF.
is good, for real. Yeah, man. Shout out to Hungry AF, man. Shout out to Chris Stainless, Kevin Edwards, Chef Kodak, man. Y'all, them three guys right there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They the reason for all this that y'all see right now. Besides me putting that groundwork in and making sure shit happening. You know what I'm saying? And then having a strong woman behind me, you know what I'm saying? The kids of my mom, the mother of my kids, man, she always kept me grounded.
Yeah.
Solid. So yeah, you know, we went through our shit, you know what I'm saying? We had a whole lot of life struggles, you know what I'm saying, together. You know, right after we announced that I partnered with Hungry AF, we went through a fire.
Wow.
We lost everything.
Wow.
Yeah, the lady upstairs, she left some goddamn, she left a grease pot on. You would think it's me that fucked some shit up.
Yeah.
She left a grease pot on, burnt up the kitchen, and that shit came down to the apartment. Flooded our whole shit. Molded the whole fucking apartment. And guess what I was still doing?
Ran out the house.
Selling wings out the motherfucking
kitchen.
Out the kitchen. It was the whole apartment fucked up but the kitchen. And I was still rocking.
Hey, man, I just really believe, man. You know, I'm a praying man. You know,
still,
like you said,
still
God was just still showing you, but I'm still in control.
God was still showing me. I'm still in control. Yep, but it say, but you gonna go through the storm before, you know what I'm saying? before that big boom come.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to go through that storm, and that's what I did.
That was
Shit, we went through the storm, we ain't give up. Shit, I was still selling them wings out that apartment until we opened up Trap Wingz in Buckhead. Yeah, man.
Now, there's so many wing spots, obviously. Now, what was your strategy with creating flavors and menu items that just so popular? I mean, everybody talking about you wing. 24 karat, you got the gold wing.
Getting high.
Just getting high.
Smoking weed.
Smoking weed, getting high.
But me and my partners from the Bluff, World MMB and Tebow, Cavalli, and a couple other folks, Lil Phil, we was always in that kitchen, man, chopping it up, smoking, and World would be like, hey, man, we need to try this. You know what I'm saying? So we used to try everything. We had a Mars sauce. We had you know what I'm saying? We had all type of shit that people didn't understand, but I always thought any wing spot you go into, you see the same flavors.
Yeah, you right.
Mild, lemon pepper, barbecue, honey hot, honey lemon pepper. You might see a garlic, you might see a Parmesan. Right. You know, so I wanted to be different. So I created the strawberry jerk. I created the crack wings.
Now, hold up, now, Dino.
You
said you created. Now, it's a place, I ain't gonna lie, I been cheating on you, man. I done been to some places that got strawberry hot, strawberry jerk, everything you name, they got it on their menu.
You ain't been nowhere with no strawberry jerk.
Strawberry hot, strawberry jerk.
Strawberry hot, probably.
But
strawberry jerk and strawberry hot, that's two different things. Now.
Hey, but both of them goddamn hot.
Yeah. Nah, but I created the crack. I ain't talking about
you gotta explain it, man. Not the crack to the viewer, now, cause everybody ain't from Atlanta. Bro. They talk about it with our lemon pepper, but it's a thing down there we put on the wing called a crack. So I'm gonna let you explain.
Listen, it's two different cracks, right? You got the crack from JJ's, where it's the white seasoning that they put on there. That's lemon pepper crack. That's what that is.
Okay, what is the consistency of lemon pepper crack?
The lemon pepper crack for them, I think, is ranch seasoning and lemon pepper.
Okay.
That's what that is.
Okay.
That ain't
what you doing.
Hell no.
Don't tell your recipe.
I ain't gonna tell the recipe.
Don't tell your recipe.
But my crack is when you look at the wings and every piece of that wing is white, covered with.
You hear that, huh? Every
it's
piece
covered
of that wing is
white. I ain't see nobody in Atlanta doing that shit before me. Nobody. Shout out to everybody, but I ain't seen nobody in Atlanta doing that shit before me. I swear to God. I ain't finna sit up here and cap.
Yeah.
What I'm a cap for.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you go look, go ahead and Google the shit. Google the shit. When was Trap Wingz founded? 2018. And go look at the other wing spots when they was founded. Then you will see who was founded first.
All right, so check this out. Who did
the shit first?
Since we got crack wings, when did you know you had the best damn crack wings? When did you know that your wings stood out from everybody else's wings?
I didn't know. I didn't until everybody started really saying, you got people, man, you got the best shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Niggas be wanting discounts, niggas, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got the best wing. But when I start being in these competitions where it was just like, damn, bro, people will come from everywhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? After even though I would lose in like the Final Four and all that shit, or I would make it to the finals and lose, everybody would look like, damn, this nigga started that shit out the apartment, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and this nigga still going. Now he got a spot and everybody going there because of the wings. Listen, bro, I did not know until it was so many people saying that shit. It's to the point where I had to believe it. Like, yeah, nigga, we got the best wings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out Magic City. Yeah. Shout out Bando. But we got the best wings.
Yeah.
You definitely do.
I'm going to say that.
You do.
I'ma say that. You know what I'm saying? Not saying nobody can't come along and wipe us out. But right now, as we speak, best flavors.
By far.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Not even putting a batter in your back. Anybody that know me know that I choose Wingz. Wingz or hibachi, man. 10 out of 10.
For sure.
Man, I do it again. But y'all Wingz for me is the consistency and the flavor. Yeah. Like you don't get like, let's just say if you go to like an American deli.
For sure.
Like you can just tell the wings aren't fresh. You can taste the old grease.
For sure.
But yeah, man, it's now that's another spot I think needs to get a little bit more notoriety. Down there in Griffin, man, Wingz Deli. I don't know if you been out there yet.
Nah, I ain't been out there yet.
Man, I think you and him.
Shout out to them.
Hey,
shout out to them.
Yeah, man, you need to link up with them folks. Okay, man.
Okay.
For real,
Wingz Deli.
Wingz Deli. He got some crazy flavors down. I done tried them too. Like
that's what be different about wing spots. Yeah. Boy, you gotta have different flavors. Yeah. You gotta have some shit that ain't nobody ever seen before.
Yeah.
And it gotta be consistent. That was one thing about me that made me always think to do at all times or know to do at all times. I would change my grease every single day. Every single day. For everything could be fresh. You will never tell me that this shit ain't fresh because I change it every single day. You ain't finna tell me that.
So with Trap Wingz, it ain't no cutting corner.
Hell no. Every day, right now, to this day, from the apartments to right now, our grease has changed every single day. You ain't gonna tell me we not, and I could take a nigga back there and show him. Every single day, it's changed. And with the flavors, they homemade. We make the flavors in-house. We make them. The strawberry
do employees sign NDAs not to go somewhere else and go?
Nah.
No?
We don't do that because my employees, I ain't gonna lie, everybody don't got the recipe.
Gotcha.
It's certain people that got the recipe that can make the sauces.
Okay.
You know, not saying that they would do that, you know what I'm saying, and go somewhere else, but everybody ain't got the recipes to the sauces, man. Like, but with that crack, our shit is different.
100%.
100% different.
So now, the traditional style wings, flats, and drums to these minis. Let's get into how did you go to the minis as the #1 seller versus the traditional?
Minis, you talk about like party wings.
Party wings.
I always been at party wings.
Always been party wings.
I never did whole wings.
Never did whole wings.
Never did whole wings. Okay. I always did flats though.
Gotcha.
People started asking for drums, and that's when I started doing the drums.
Okay.
I never did drums. Okay. It was always flats because I always knew that people love flats. So you would get flats. If somebody asked me for some drums, I tell them we ain't got drums. Sometimes I get turned down. Sometimes they come get them flats.
I say people that ask for drums, man, and maybe this just my boneheaded opinion. They not from Atlanta. I feel like
Atlanta
most ATL love flat. It just you gonna get flat. You gonna get extra crispy with
extra
flats.
crispy. And that was another thing. All my wings would already come crispy. Okay. Everybody like crispy wings. I rarely get people to say fry them soft. It's always crispy. You gotta have them crispy.
Yeah, you gotta.
Why the fuck I'ma fry you some soft ass wings?
Yeah.
But I'm a chicken person, so whether it be the wing, the leg, the thigh, I'm a chicken person. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't from Atlanta.
Yeah.
But I've always liked flats. But certain flavors, man, I kid you not now. I can have some damn drums and tear them up. Especially when it come down to the
I like drums,
crack.
but flats. Flats is just...
Flats is it.
That's it.
That's it.
Flats is it. That's just my opinion, and that's a lot of other people's opinions in Atlanta. Niggas love flats. And they love crispy.
Crispy.
Man, make my shit crispy. They say extra crispy.
Extra crispy.
Man, I had somebody, I ain't gonna even lie, I had somebody tell me, make that shit to us black, damn near. Crispy, I wanna hear the crunch. Yeah.
What?
I done had people, man, listen. Shout out to Bart. Shout out to Bart. I had to cook for Jadakiss one day, bro.
Okay.
This nigga Bart said, this nigga like his shit burnt. I said, I know you fucking lying. Burnt. He said, yeah, burnt. I said, I took a picture of burnt. I like this? He's like, no, darker.
God damn.
I said, I know you lying, bro. That's how he wanted them.
And I made it like, is that just wings? Cause
that's his food meat.
Because you're a caterer too. Like you got a catering business,
I got a catering company too, man.
What was the name? The
Green's Corporate Catering.
Okay.
It used to be called One for All Catering. When I first named it One for All Catering, you could get everything all for one price.
Oh wow.
So that's why it was called One for All Catering. Okay. So it didn't matter what you get, you could have got 15 items.
Still one price.
I would put everything all in one price. You know how some caterers, they charge you booking fee, they charge you by the head, they charge you. I wasn't doing that. I always knew that's how people gonna come back to me. I give them this little one price, and I made it make sense. Yeah. They gonna come back. Yeah. And that's how, you know what I'm saying? So I changed it from that to Catering Goats. Catering Goats was like, you know, some big-headed shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was some big-headed shit. Like, nigga, I'm the goat of this shit.
Yeah.
Until I started looking at other people's shit like, oh, I'm not the fucking goat. In this catering, I'm not the goat, boy. My food may be better, but I'm not the goat, man. I be seeing caterers shit like, man, them niggas, the way, it's this Jamaican guy, man. I forget what his name is, but this dude be building his own catering shit when he cater, man. He'll take a fucking vase over like a flower pot, and goddamn turn that shit into some catering shit. Yeah, use all that shit. He'll go get wood from Restaurant Depot and create his own.
And this guy
shit.
Here in Atlanta?
Nah, he travel.
Okay,
I forget what his name is, but he travel. But I looked at his shit like, I'd be damned if I call myself the GOAT and I ain't doing my shit like him.
Wow.
For real. Wow. So I end up changing it to Green's Corporate Catering because I started dealing with a lot of corporate folks.
Gotcha.
And I wanted to, cater to the corporate folks, make a little bit more money.
Gotcha.
Get these contracts with these corporate companies like State Farm, Progressive, Delta, doing they luncheons, they you know what I'm saying, they brunches, they dinners, they lunches. So that's what I started doing with the catering company.
Okay.
Yep. So that's why it's called Green's Corporate Catering now.
Okay. Yep. Well, seeing that you so innovative, especially hearing how you did the all-in-one pricing, the flavors with the wings, the whole trap concept, that's what how Atlanta is, trap music,
For
and
sure.
then incorporating. How do you protect your brand, man, when it comes to people, trying to copy it? You know what I'm saying? How have you protected yourself?
Trademark that shit.
Okay.
Hell yeah, man. It was a guy. I ain't gonna even put too much light on him, but the nigga tried to take my whole shit.
What?
Hell yeah. Nigga tried to take it. Tried to take the whole Trap Wingz brand. For real. Nigga had the same sauces, same everything. He's still out there. He's still out there. But everybody know the real Trap Wingz.
Gotcha.
But we had to trademark that shit, man.
Gotcha.
We had to. Because it's people out here that'll really feed off your shit, bro.
Yeah.
People, they'll really feed off your shit. But now it's to the point here in Atlanta restaurants be trying to distance themselves from everybody so much and differentiate themselves from everybody. Like right now as we speak, if somebody got 24 karat gold wings in Atlanta, they got it from me.
Gotcha.
Ain't nobody else got it in Atlanta. If somebody got strawberry jerk, the Bando got strawberry hot. They do got strawberry hot. The Bando got strawberry hot. We got strawberry jerk. People always compare us.
Trying to compare.
Yeah.
Right.
And I was gonna ask
y'all
that, man.
stealing shit from the Bando. Y'all, we don't give a fuck about that shit. We support them, they support us.
Right.
We ain't got the same flavors. We got two different flavors. Mm-hmm. We got strawberry jerk, they got strawberry hot. You get what I'm saying? A lot of our flavors, they don't even got on their menu. 24 karat gold, they don't got that. We got ounce of gold. That's 24 karat gold.
24 karat.
You get what I'm saying? Yayo, nobody got the yayo.
Nobody got that yayo.
Trap sauce, nobody got the trap sauce. No. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, nobody got that. Yeah. You feel me? So it's like, what we got to steal something from somebody for? Mm-hmm. And I've been doing this shit since 2018. I tell people when I see that shit, look it up. Look it up. I've been doing this shit. Mm-hmm. So for all the niggas out there that think, oh yeah, we biting shit, man, kiss my ass.
Hey, man.
For real.
Yeah,
like that, like
man,
that.
you
Like
heard it here on the
Networth, man.
And shout out and shout out to the bando because I respect them. I done talked to the owners there. I done chopped it up with them 30 minutes, 45 minutes. I done hollered at them. You know what I'm saying? I done ran into one of the guys in Restaurant Depot. Before we even just opened up the MLK location, the owner, he pulled up over there to the by the gas station, and me and him chopped it up about 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And he was telling me, talking to me about the area, congratulating me and everything, and it was all love.
Yeah.
It be these internet niggas that be trying to goddamn pin niggas against each other. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, you got the young niggas that, man, it's smoke. Yeah, man, don't worry about none of that shit.
Right.
For real. So it's like, man, we ain't trying to bite off them. They ain't trying to bite off us. They the bando, we Trap Wingz. The way they shit is set up is different from ours. They mainly like a museum. It's like a museum in there.
Yeah.
We are not. We not that. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
They marketing is genius.
Yeah.
But we two different.
Two different identities.
Yeah, two different identities. You walk in Trap Wingz, that shit look like you in the club. You know when you walk in the club and the fucking the paper, the wallpaper, this shit be raw as hell with the badass females and the badass bitches. Man, you walk in Trap Wingz.
That's how it feel.
That's how I feel. You hear the music and you gonna get some good food. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them, man. And shit. Hopefully people will see this shit and understand, like, niggas ain't even in no competition.
Right.
But the real niggas, they know what it is.
So check this out. So
for real.
First time I went to the location in Buckhead, walked in.
Yeah.
And the female said, "Welcome to the trap." Tell me how that got started.
All right. So I'm not gonna lie, we needed something to say, a slogan to say when people walked in so they could forever hear that shit when they come. You know what I'm saying? That was our greet. Welcome to the trap. That's a trap. People don't even understand it. We trapping birds for real. we trapping birds for real.
Yeah. For real.
Welcome to the trap, man. Listen, I had police officers pulling up on me in the apartment. I was really trapping birds for real.
Straight from the apartment to the police.
Straight from the apartment to the police pulling up on me. They thought I was selling drugs for real until they seen I was really selling birds. You know what I'm saying? Real chicken wings, nigga. Yeah, like come get these birds, nigga. Brick some too in a deep freezer. Yeah. What the hell we talking about? Real chicken.
Real chicken.
So man, we had to come up with something like welcome to the trap, but we'll be like trap. Then we got a burger called the Big Back Burger. Anytime somebody order Big Back Burger, everybody be like Big Back, Big Back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We try to make people laugh and still make them feel good and make them feel like, yeah, man, y'all welcome and we appreciate y'all. Welcome to the trap. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and when you taste our wings, you're gonna get trapped.
You're gonna get trapped.
You're gonna keep coming.
Coming and won't back.
You're gonna keep coming. That's why we got the trap sauce. That was the very first sauce I created. Okay. The trap sauce. So yeah, man, that's why we start saying welcome to the trap. And now people want to hear that. I get a bad review if they walk in and somebody don't say welcome to the trap. I get a bad review on Google from a customer because they ain't saying welcome to the trap.
That's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
I mean, we say it's crazy, but I think you're at a point in a level now. People are coming for the food, especially out of towners now with social media. But it's more so when you come to Atlanta, people want to experience this city. People don't understand this city is a mecca.
For sure.
So when people come here, they want to, I want to try your food, but I want the experience. They come here for the experience.
They come for the experience. So if I'm on Instagram, TikTok, or whatever I'm on, and I'm looking at Trap Wingz, and I'm hearing these folks saying, welcome to the trap, and I come there,
and I got my phone out.
Yeah, I got my phone out, and you don't say that shit, it's like, damn, I ain't get the experience that I thought I was going to get.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And you know that there's we ain't going to call the name out, but there's a restaurant, this food chain, that they got a slogan. that they say every time you order something.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Right. So you have created a slogan for yourself that is very marketable at this point.
For sure.
You know?
And it's gonna forever be marketable because along with that, we treat our people the right way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When you go up in there, I got great employees. Mm-hmm. They got great customer service. You know what I'm saying? You got some people that come in there on some bullshit. Like some folks be having bad days. They come up in there and goddamn want to take that shit out on the employees. Right. But at the end of the day, I tell my employees, they here spending their money with us.
Right.
They ain't got to do that.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
They ain't here coming to support us. So we got to try to make them feel good and make them laugh, even though they may be going through something and they may be calling us out our name sometimes, but still, they still spending their money with us. You know, to me, I grew up working, knowing or learning customers are always right. Yep. But sometimes that shit don't be right. You know what I'm saying? It don't be. Yeah. Sometimes they may not be right, but you still gotta cater to them because they spending their money with you.
So with that being said, how does the gas station owner, how does that exist? You know?
Because I mean, let's be real, people ain't pulling up for the gas no more.
Nah. Gas station owner cool. He cool, man. The gas station people, they cool. They happy that we're in there.
They're good.
They fuck with us.
Okay.
And to be honest with you, I ain't even gonna lie, man. It's a lot of black-owned businesses that got their business in that gas station. It's a black girl that sell her popcorn out of there. It's a black man that sell his desserts out of there. It's a black dude that sell drinks out of there.
Wow.
You feel me? So they actually cool. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You know, usually we walk up in them type of gas stations and they don't give a fuck about us. Right. They just want your money. Right. They don't give a damn if you 2 cents short. Nigga, they want they 2 cents.
Man, shout out to the BP on Piedmont Fall Road.
Yeah. I fuck with them. That's our family. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's a mutual respect for them and for us. You know, well, God, thank God, we ain't never had no issues there. No shootings, we ain't never really had that. Right. You know what I'm saying? We done had people like a couple fights, but that it wasn't because of us. It's because we stay open till 4 a.m. Niggas is drunk as hell. Coming from the club.
Yeah, man. You know crackheads be wanting that crack.
But it's never been with Trap Wingz. Right. It's never been like we ain't never had no issue where we had to, you know what I'm saying, fight some people or none of that shit. So I'm blessed to say that. We probably had a couple customers that come in there and we done had to go back and forth with them. But other than that, and them customers know that they was wrong.
Right.
You know, sometimes you would have a customer, man, you calling their name out 10, 15 times and they talking to somebody else. They don't even hear that we calling their name and shit. Your food been here. Now you snapping on us because you think we ain't called your name. Your food ain't been ready. Boy, your food been ready. You know? So we get those type of customers, but we still respect them. We still get them what they want.
Gotcha.
You know, so yeah, that's big. I'm big with that, keeping them customers happy. Because without them customers, you ain't shit.
Yeah.
Without them, you ain't shit. A customer could literally pull their phone out and record everything you talking about.
And everybody gonna see it.
And everybody gonna see it. It take that one customer to do that shit, and your shit gonna go down. Yeah. And they don't even be knowing the real story of what happened on the internet. They just take for what they see.
Now when you get them bad reviews, what's your approach on it? How do you look at it? Do you take it in, or do you immediately go to it? What's your approach?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I had to work on myself with the bad reviews because I used to respond to every fucking body. If it was a bad review, the good reviews I wouldn't say nothing to because of course it's a good review. But if it's a bad review and I think it's some bullshit, man, I'm responding. Huh? I know you fucking lying. But my partner Chris used to always tell me like, bruh, everybody ain't gonna like the food.
Right.
Everybody ain't got the same taste buds. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you can't be going back and forth with these customers, because at the end of the day, they just telling you how they feel.
Yeah.
They just telling you their opinion on the food. Yes, it may be some people that be hating, but bruh, you gotta take that shit with a grain of salt and just do better. You get what I'm saying? Right. So now, when we get a bad review, of course, I apologize for the bad review, for the bad experience, and I make sure them customers is taken care of, because at the end of the day, you ain't shit without them. Right. You know? Right. Sometimes they customers that are goddamn. I asked for extra ranch and they charged me $1 for it. You know, it's an extra ranch.
Yeah.
You know, but I learned, don't go back and forth with them. It's $1, bro. Just give it to them. Just give it to them, because that one little back and forth for how you up on Google.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Looking bad.
Looking bad.
Because they don't just say one line.
Oh, no, they're going to write a paragraph.
Yeah, they're going to write a paragraph. They write a fucking paragraph.
First of all, when I came with no parking,
yeah,
I had a crackhead park my car.
I swear to God. I couldn't get gas. I ordered some food and couldn't get, what?
Yeah.
You know, so they'll take all that shit and put it in one paragraph, and it'll just be like, damn, all over a ranch. Yeah. Y'all doing that over a ranch? There you go.
Damn.
Had that shit, man.
Damn.
For real. Like that, man. I ain't about to argue with you.
Right.
For real. I'm gonna give you what you want, man. You, at the end of the day, you the customer. Yeah. For real. So yeah, man. But that's how I deal with the bad reviews, man. I apologize. I always apologize to them now, because we known for having great customer service. We known for having fresh wings, fresh food. So yeah, we could get 10 5-stars, but that 1 5-star mean a lot.
Yeah.
Cause on Google, you get 1 5-star, that shit gonna take you. I mean, you get you get a 1 star, that shit gonna take you down a point. You get 105 stars, you still at the same fucking
damn
rating. That shit'll say 4.5. You get a 1-star review, you at a 4.4. You get 105 stars, you still at a 4.4. So that one bad review
will change the landscape of everything.
Man, what? And then now it's at the top.
It's always at the top.
Now the folks that Google you.
Yeah, it's always at the
first
top.
thing they see is what?
That 1 star.
That 1 star.
Yeah.
Some people would be like, man, shit, he already got a 1 star. I ain't finna go that motherfucker. Not even looking at, damn, we a 5-star restaurant, bro. Yeah. But you looking at this 1-star review. You feel me?
Yeah.
You ain't even scroll down and look at the rest. You know, so, man, I take them shit serious now. Them reviews mean a lot.
Yeah.
They mean a lot. Yeah, the word of mouth and everything, yeah, that means something, but them reviews, man, because it's people coming from out of town and they Googling wing spots near me. Best wing spots in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. And you know who pop up most of the time?
Trap
Wingz.
So now, Dino, knowing all that, right? Now, I can look at it and be like, boy, not knowing your story, be like, boy, they scale so fast. They so either got good food, he personable, you know, he ain't got to the point where, you know, some restaurant, you blow up, now you ain't approachable.
Yeah.
And it look easy. What's the reality behind the scenes? What people don't see, you know what I'm saying? From the getting into the restaurant business, the scaling, what are some of the things in the reality?
They don't see the hard work you got to put in. They don't see, man, when Trap Wingz first opened in the gas station, man, I was in there 6 months straight. I was in there still working with the workers, with the employees. It take a lot to keep that consistency. It take and then I got partners that's like rooting, like, man, we finna see what this nigga gonna do.
Yeah.
So I gotta prove to them too. You know what I'm saying? You just can't slack. Yeah, I was doing that shit in an apartment, but nigga, this shit different.
It's real now.
This shit real now. This the real deal. This the real shit. Yeah. So people don't see the hard work and dedication that you gotta put into training everybody, You got to train managers. You got to train assistant managers. You got to train employees. Everybody got to be on the same page. Everybody got to know how to cook the food the same exact way. It can't be nothing different about that fucking food. It can't be. So you got to train everybody the correct way. And you got to know how to hire people, the right people. Man, it took me 6 months to get the staff that I got now.
Wow.
6 months. And the people that's running my shit now, like Dom, Step, Cali, Lex, they, you know what I'm saying, they scaling that shit. They helping scale that shit because they know the business.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? They know the numbers. They know how to read it. Man, you got to know numbers. You feel me? I had to learn that. I didn't know fucking numbers like that. The overhead and the labor costs, the percentages, and I never knew no shit like that. I was just slanging wings, flipping it. You know what I'm saying? Make $500 off this, man. Go ahead and flip that.
Yeah. Run it back.
Make $700 off this case. Go ahead and flip that. Yeah. I didn't know, nigga, when you own a fucking restaurant, bro, you say you make 70,000, you know what I'm saying, for the week. You gotta know your food costs. What you spend on food for that week. You might have spent 40 grand on food for that week. And then you gotta goddamn pay everybody. So your fucking percentage, your labor may be 20%. You get what I'm saying? You got to know how to scale all that shit in order for you to see some money. People don't even know that. People don't even understand that. And I didn't understand that until Chris, them niggas taught me, like, man, this is how you got to do this shit. Kevin, that nigga's a numbers guy. Chris is a numbers guy. You know what I'm saying? Kodak is a numbers guy. You got to see that shit. You feel me? So people don't know the behind the scenes shit that go on to making this shit really work.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? To really profit off some shit, you got to really know the numbers, bruh. Numbers, consistency, trusting people to run your shit.
Gotcha.
Sitting back and watching, listening to people, oh, this is what I need to do. Oh, when you fuck up, you got to know how to learn from that mistake and not do that mistake again and do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand that. It's a lot of work that you got to put in to keep this shit going. Keep this shit going. That Buckhead location, boy, that shit was hard. But when I got that shit, boy, it's over with, man. We got it now.
You got it now.
Yeah, we got it now.
So now you got the Buckhead location, you got MLK. I know you announced Cobb, and then you got one that you're going to announce here soon.
Yep.
As a founder, you know, of Trap Wingz, how has your mindset shifted going from the apartments now to owning 4 staple restaurants in Atlanta?
I feel like we still got work to do. I know we still got work to do. You get what I'm saying? I feel good. I'm blessed, but I'm still humble. Because, boy, I got 9 kids. You know what I'm saying? We still got work to do. I tell man, this shit ain't over. For real. Until this shit is not over. Yeah. For real. It ain't over because this shit could go down anytime. Anytime. You got to keep pushing forward. You got to keep adding shit. You got to keep, you know what I'm saying, coming up with different ways to keep people coming to you.
Right.
Keep that consistency. You got to be different. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like God put me in a position where, boy, ain't no losing no more. You can't lose no more. You done been through enough. You cannot lose no more. You got to keep going, but you got to stay humble. Because the moment you start, nigga, fuck everybody else with it, bruh, them folks will be like, man, that shit trash as hell.
Right.
That just because.
Just because.
Yeah. So, man, I'm just humble. You know, we got a lot of work to do. And I always tell my employees that we got a lot of work to do, y'all. For real. Because, shit, we finna open up 2-3 more locations. 4, 5, 6. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Soon, we gonna be at 15 locations. How we gonna scale that? You gotta keep going. You gotta keep training. You gotta keep looking for people that want to work. You gotta keep training everybody to know numbers. You gotta know people that's gonna be loyal to your damn brand. You got to, for real. And then you got partners that y'all gotta be on the same page. Yeah. The partnership gotta be on the same page. Nobody hide nothing from nobody. You feel me? That partnership got to be on the same page. A lot of people think, oh, black people can't work together. Black people can't be partners. You know what I'm saying? You can. Mm-hmm. Y'all all just got to be on the same page.
Yeah.
For real. Ain't nothing this person know that this person don't know. If they see it's an issue with something going on, they're going to call me. If I see it's an issue with something going on, I'm going to call them. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that mindset that everybody is on the same level. You feel me? Yeah. Even though these niggas been doing that shit way longer than me, we all still on the same level. We all reaching for the same goal, and that's to win. We trying to win. That's what we trying to do. Win and help people feed their families and change their lives. That's what make me feel good.
That was so.
Yeah. Watching the employees. Seeing, it's a couple of employees, you know, they done went through shit, and I done seen them come from here to here. Wow. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just because we created the opportunity for them to
grow,
to do what they need to do and grow. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Show them that you worth way more than what you think you worth. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like that's where my head at right now, man. I love seeing other people win, but I want to win.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? And without your employees, without the people that work for you, hell, who gonna run your business?
Yeah.
Who gonna run it? Especially if you really want to be a boss, who gonna run your shit?
Yeah.
You ain't finna be up in that bitch every day.
No.
Yeah.
Nope, you don't want to be.
Not if you got 5, 10 locations, you know.
You can't be in 5, 10 locations.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. And I respect them. I be cussing their asses out, but I respect them. I ain't gonna lie.
Now, Dino, listening to the growth, you know, or the scaling, man, are you looking at, you and your partners, y'all looking at franchising? Are you looking at a national expansion or a new food concept?
Eventually. Okay. Yeah, eventually. But right now, we still in the early stages.
Okay.
The Trap Wingz restaurants, we only been open for a year and a half.
Wow.
Now, you know, that's something to look at because, you know, what's going on lately in Atlanta with a lot of restaurants closing. How does that keep you motivated? You know, like, hey, I don't want to look at them. I don't want, you know, jinx myself, but with, say, like a restaurant that was open for the last 15, 20 years in Atlanta, and then all of a sudden the doors close. What mindset does that put you in?
What the fuck they doing? It's a lot of money out here in Atlanta. All this money coming through Atlanta.
Right.
Why the hell they closing? But then you never know what these folks going through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some people don't do good business. You know what I'm saying? Some people not up to par with the health department. Some people try to cut corners. You never know what's going on.
Right.
But I know what I'm going to do, what we going to do is do it the right way.
Right.
Yeah.
We going to do that shit the right way for we don't got to shut down.
Right.
You feel me? When we see something not working, we going to scale back and see what the hell going on to make it work.
Make it work.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Ain't no closing. Ain't no closing. Nah, nope. We here now. What the hell we finna do? We here now. You know? So when I look at other people closing, man, I be like, what the fuck going on? What's going, like, what the hell? It's a spot that done closed down that been open a long time. I ain't gonna say that name, but everybody know.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, damn, what the hell done went on? Over there. Them niggas be booming every fucking week.
Booming.
Every week, booming.
Yeah.
Booming every week. So how the hell is they shutting down? You know, but that ain't my business.
Right.
That ain't my business. My business is Trap Wingz.
With a Z.
With a Z.
Wingz with a Z.
That's my business. You know, so and we gonna keep that business alive. And boy, I be damn if I shut down. No, I ain't letting that shit go down. I ain't letting that happen, man. Nope. Cause them other folks want to see us gone. They don't even want to see us.
Right.
Them other folks.
Them other folks.
They want to see us not open. They want to see us. You know what I'm saying? You even got people that's the same color as us.
Mm-hmm.
Want to see you down. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I more power to everybody that's shutting down, and power to the people that's opening.
There you go.
You know, but man, we Trap Wingz. We here to stay. We ain't going nowhere. Okay. We trying to expand this shit worldwide. We trying to take this shit. Yeah, and we still in the early stages.
And I'm going to say that, you know, each time I've been at the Buckhead location, to see it go from you dealing with predominantly black people.
For sure.
To now I walk in there, it's all, that night I pulled up, like, it was some Russian girls up there.
Yeah.
You know, it's all Walks of Creed now. They're coming in there.
Yeah.
Getting wings. So it's just how food just brings. So how important do you think food is for the city of Atlanta? The food culture. Like,
man,
how important?
Listen, I see a lot of these other people in these states talk about Atlanta food trash. You niggas is lying. Y'all niggas is lying because everybody come out here for the food and the experience. You ain't finna tell me that everybody in Atlanta just got trash ass food. That's cap.
Gotcha.
You niggas is tripping.
Yeah.
For real. And I'm not gonna lie, man. We come up with the best shit ever. Like a lot of restaurants out here got different shit that you ain't never heard of before.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So, like, it's all about being different, bro, and bringing that ambiance to what the hell you doing, and the different cultures, the different ethnicities coming to the city, bro. Like, man, my shit, like you said, my shit used to be black folks.
Yeah.
Boys, Asians, whites. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, I was in Georgia, on Georgia Tech campus. So I already had them coming, but now it's different.
Yeah, it's different.
It's different.
Boy, we in Buckhead. Them folk be in there. Them white folk be in there.
Yeah.
They be in there. Them Asians be in there, man. I'd have had the American Deli owner come up in there. Eating the food. You feel me? So it's like, damn, bro, this shit different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? I just hate when people come from other cities and then, Atlanta food trash. Y'all lying.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas is lying.
But I think a lot of time though, when people come from other cities, they be just so they come for the experience, but people be so conditioned on their experience. This be their only experience. Going to Miami, that's their only experience. Then they go back home. They're not well traveled, well versed to understand the culture, the food. So I mean, I do agree with you though. Like I think we create some of the best food, best whatever. I really do believe AIE, Atlanta influences everything. I really, in my heart of heart, believe
AIE
that.
for real. Yeah. And the crazy thing is, it's some bullshit spots out here.
Yeah.
But even them bullshit spots, bro, them niggas got something different. Yeah. They got something different. The food may not be nasty, it's just different from you. Okay. It's different from what you done tried. Okay. That's all. Shit be different, bro. But we influence everything. Atlanta influences everything.
Gotcha.
For real.
Now we know Trap Wingz, cause you know we getting on to the last couple of questions we got for you. But we do want to ask you, man. We know Trap Wingz, for me, is the Mecca, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But in your opinion, you grew up here, you from here.
I'm from Illinois.
Oh, you from Illinois?
I'm from Kankakee, Illinois.
You the tricky man.
But I've been here 20 years. So
okay, you from here. You from here.
Yeah,
you from
for
here.
Sure. So, I've been here since I was 18. I'm 38 now, so I'm from here.
Yeah, you from here.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But the difference is
East Atlanta shawty.
You know how it be. you know what they say here in Atlanta. We grew here, you flew here.
Man, that's a fact. That's a fact. But fuck that. I ain't fly here. I took the Greyhound in this bitch. Boy, man, 18 years old. First place I went to was Magic City with my fucking suitcase.
What?
Hell yeah, man.
Got out the bus.
Got off the bus. I used to hit G. I came here with $9,000 in my pocket.
Tell her that story, man. Tell her that story. I want to know that story.
Man, I heard, man, I was hearing Jeezy all the time on the radio. Magic City Mondays. Magic City Mondays. Boy, that's what we used to listen to. Jeezy, Gucci. Yeah. We used to listen to all down south shit in Chicago and shit, in Kankakee, and we used to goddamn, of course we listened to Twister, Bone Thugs and Harmony, all that other shit. But the down south shit, like I played football, man. We used to get lit to Lil Jon. Pastor Troy was our nigga. What?
Ain't no more playing GA.
Man, my nigga, fuck what you say. Ain't no more playing GA. What's up? PT Cruiser. Yeah, what? I'm talking about from the phone call. Hey, man, can I speak to P? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we was listening to that. So, man, I ain't gonna lie, bruh. Jeezy though, he was like the nigga. They banned the Snowman t-shirts out of our schools.
Same thing here, man.
Nigga, we was getting suspended 10 days for wearing a Snowman t-shirt. Yeah. So when I decided to move here, I always wanted to go to Magic City. So I got into a car accident out there, and my grandmother was like, "Man, you could go ahead and move out there once you get this settlement." Mm-hmm. I said, shit, hell yeah. Man, I got that settlement, $17,000 settlement from the car accident, and split that shit with my grandma. Man, I got on that motherfucking Greyhound bus. I had one little suitcase. I ain't even bring anything. One little suitcase, boy. I got off the Greyhound bus station. Guess what was right by the Greyhound bus station?
Magic City.
Magic fucking City.
Magic City.
Boy, I walked up to that goddamn, what's in the end? It was on a Monday. I left on Sunday and got there. I left on Sunday evening. I left there Sunday morning and got there on Monday. No, got there 13 hours. Put it like that.
Gotcha.
Got there and I stayed at the Greyhound bus station and didn't have shit to do. Seeing Magic City. I left Sunday morning and got there during the evening. Mm-hmm. Stayed there, walked up to the fucking Magic City. The fucking security guard said, "Bro, you too young, man." I said, "I got money, though. I got money." Nigga, I walked out that bitch with $4,000 left.
What? You fired, gone, just that quick.
Gone.
He's gone.
I was fucked up.
I can tell because you said you just had a moment how you just looked like, boy, I can't
believe that shit, bro. Like I had a suitcase. They left the suitcase in the front.
Yeah.
You know, when you first walk in Magic City, you got the little podium. They left the suitcase right there. Man, nigga, I was in that bitch. I ordered hella one. They was like, "Who the fuck is this little nigga?" Bro, I spent $5,000 in there.
Crazy.
Really, I had like $3,700. Yeah, bro. I was really throwing that shit. Now, I had never been to a strip club.
Boy, that's the wrong strip club to get your first experience. Boy.
That was my first experience. I thought I was going to be able to fuck something. Give me one of these Atlanta chicks, boy. What? I'm seeing these big booty girls on there. You feel me? I'm watching, man, we at home and I'm watching Tip Drill on BET Uncut. I'm seeing all the videos and shit. Like, what? I'm just looking at shit just like, damn. Boy, so now I'm in Magic City thinking I'm finna hit one of these females. What? They dancing all on me. I'm thinking I'm finna go to a private room and get...
No, sir. Thank you for coming.
No, sir.
No, sir. No, sir.
Come get your young ass out of here, boy. Nigga, time to go. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Yup. I spent the night at the Greyhound bus station. Hell yeah. And then the next morning, my grandmother on my dad's side came and got me. Hell yeah. Yup.
Damn.
Hey, man, shout out to that Greyhound bus station.
Hey, man.
It's a lot of people that came through there, boy.
Yes, sir.
On the Greyhound, though. Like, Greyhound. What? Boy, Greyhound, man, I ain't gonna lie. That shit is something scary.
Yeah, the Greyhound different, boy.
That's dirty as hell, boy.
Dirty as hell.
Oh my God, Jesus!
Don't have to use the bathroom.
Oh my God. But shit, Atlanta, man, this the spot. This the city. This the city.
Yeah, I honestly believe, man, anybody can come here and be anything and do anything. This
But
city
you gotta
has
know
so much to offer.
But you gotta know what you're doing. You
got
gotta
to.
have a plan.
Got you.
If you ain't got no plan, you ain't gonna make it.
Yeah.
Atlanta, eat your ass up.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of people that you think got that shit ain't got it,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of people that got that shit.
Yeah.
So if you come in here thinking you just gonna feet on the ground, hell no. Boy, you gotta put in some work.
Yeah.
And you gotta network.
Yeah.
Networking is everything out here.
Yeah.
Ain't about what you got, it's who you know.
Yeah.
You gotta know these folks out here. You gotta build a relationship with these folks out here. And they gonna support you. Long as you got a plan, bro, and that shit makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
You gotta have a plan that makes sense, bro. If you ain't got that plan that it don't make sense, bro, niggas gonna look at you, they gonna eat you alive.
Yeah.
That's why they call it, man, I learned out here, boy. Why they call it the Dirty South? Boy, it's great Southern hospitality here, but shit, it's still the Dirty South.
Boy,
you still eat your ass up, boy. They do you dirty.
Eat you alive.
Boy, what? Yeah, eat you alive, boy. And shit, you got to know that. I tell people that you come out here, boy, you better have a plan.
Yeah.
Yep. And I had a plan. I try to be a rapper and everything, man. Shit.
Hey, bro, you the executor. You executed though. You executed.
For real, bro.
So Dino, what does net worth mean to you beyond money, man? Beyond the money, what does net worth mean to you?
Man, listen, man. It's about who you know. It's about the people that's around you. I know hella millionaires. You know what I'm saying? I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I've been knowing these millionaires. I've been knowing these niggas because working in the food industry, the clubs and everything. Networking, bruh. That's what net worth is to me. Like I said, you got to know people.
Yeah.
You got to network. You got to know how to network. In order, your network is your net worth. That's what it is.
It is.
You get what I'm saying? Without you, this shit won't happen. Without you, this shit won't happen.
Right.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Without businesses, y'all wouldn't have nobody to interview.
Yep.
Without anything that has to do with communication and networking, without that, ain't no network.
Ain't no network.
That's what brings the net worth. That's what brings it. So how the hell you gonna create net worth without a network?
Not a network.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
How you gonna do that?
Can't.
You feel me? You can't.
Can't.
You can't. So shit, it's all about your network. Who you networking with? Who you surrounding yourself with, man? What's your circle looking like? What y'all doing? What y'all got going on?
Right.
For real. What can I do? Hey man, where can I get this from? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a nigga out here in Atlanta that got everything.
Yeah. For real.
It's a nigga out here that got everything. This nigga got that. This nigga got that. This dude got that. This guy got that. This female got that. Everybody got something.
Yeah.
You just got to network.
You gotta know
Closed
somebody,
mouth don't get fed.
Yeah.
Without that network, it ain't no net worth.
Well said. Well said. Hey man, we right here at the end, man. When your story all said and done, man, what you want people to say about Dino Green, man?
That nigga was a real ass nigga, bro. He was a real humble, respectful, and respected nigga that took care of his family and took care of everybody else. Never bit his tongue. Never gave up. That was a cool dude. That was a real good guy. That's what I want. I want people to remember me as, bro, you can't say nothing bad about him. You may have had an argument with him, a disagreement with him. You can never say nothing bad about him because he always did right by everybody that he came around. It's nobody that know me that I did wrong. Nobody. There's nobody that know me that I played with. Nah. And if I did, I made up for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it ain't nobody like right now. everybody know like I'm a real genuine guy, for real. And I'm gonna tell you how I feel. Whether you like it or not, I'm gonna tell you how I feel. But you gonna remember me as that nigga was putting in some work. From the clubs to the medical field to retail, boy, that nigga was putting in work. That nigga did everything. Everybody that nigga rap, that nigga did everything. We don't know what that nigga didn't do. He did everything.
He did everything.
Hell yeah, he did everything. And he still kept his composure and still made sure everybody was taken care of. That's what they gonna remember me.
That what's up, man. Well, y'all heard it here first, man. We got the originator, not the duplicate in here.
For sure that.
CEO, the founder of Trap Wingz, man. We appreciate you coming, man.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Hey, want to give you your flowers while you here, man.
Yeah, man.
Love and appreciate everything you're doing. You know we're going to continue to support you, my brother.
For sure.
Hey, man, y'all remember your network is your net worth. We'll
for
catch
sure.
you on the next episode.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.